Right, hello YouTube, and today I have been commissioned by the great and powerful Geologist. That's an awesome name. This is what his skin looks like. He asked me specifically to do more of a tutorial type thing on how I do his skin, so he wants to see how I do it. So this is just for him. So today I'm going to show you guys basically how I go about doing the thing. So I'm going to start with the thing I always do in the beginning. I'm going to do a cool pose. He said he wanted a pose like where he showed, you could see he has like a blue and a red arm. He said he wants like fireballs in his hands, like yeah. So this is the kind of pose he's going for. So I'm gonna try and figure something out like that. And yeah, I hope you like that. I'm gonna figure out the pose right now. So I'm gonna stop every time and I'm gonna show you what and how what I do. Okay, so I'll say yeah when I found a pose I like. Alright, I finally decided on a pose, and holy crap, it's dark. It's dark. So you might see me switch between like times of the day. But now I'm gonna add some more of the details to the character because now I know where everything has to be and the pose is right, so basic shapes right. So I'm just gonna add like facial features and the clothes and all that. So that's coming up. Stay tuned. Alright, I just want to add that here I was trying to figure out a fist. So this is Skulk from the future, okay? So yeah, this is me from the future. I was trying to figure out a fist. This part took a freaking long time, and I wasted a lot of time on trying to figure out a freaking fist. While Minecraft figures don't even have fists, which is stupid. It's just stupid. And then in the end, I just accepted my fate. And I was like, whatever. So yeah. Something else I just want to add is that I don't really draw from... Like, I draw the figure from memory, but I don't draw from, like, the jacket and the, like, the finer details. I don't draw from memory. I look at references. I have two screens in front of my face here while I'm drawing, and on the other screen I have Google Images. And when I'm wondering what something looks like the jacket, I googled what does a hoodie look like, and like I even tried googling like what do Minecraft shoes look like, and that just came up with some weird merchandise, but whatever. And like for this arm, I looked at like references from like the Thing from Fantastic Four, and I just kind of like tried to figure out what would that look like and how to draw it, and then I just put it in there. So yeah, it's not I don't draw everything from my mind. I actually look at some references. And so don't feel discouraged. Just look at some references and that will help you out. Really, it does. And this was the finer details and stuff. So I just felt like adding that because I always thought that like bigger artists just draw from their mind. And that's not true. They look at references as well. So don't feel discouraged. Just look at some references and that's how you get better. Now back to Skulk from the past. All right, so now I've cleaned up all the excess lines and did all the detail and stuff, and as much as I would love to do like some line work and stuff with this, Geologist said he wanted it in that painted style, so I'm gonna do the painted style now. So what I did was I put the background in just as reference, because when I do the top coloring I want to know what the background was gonna look like, so that I have to know the right contrasts and stuff. So alright, I'm gonna get to that. Alright, now I've added all of the flat colors. This method is actually called flatting when comic book artists do it. Putting all of the basic colors down, and now it's time to shade and paint it. And because I'm doing it in a painting style, I'm gonna do it differently because I don't know why I put all of these colors on different layers. Let me just get my mouse. I didn't actually need to do that. I can actually flat all of this, like even the top layer, everything. Right click and flatten it, merge all the layers, and now this entire thing is on one layer because I am going to paint it. So while I'm shading it, I'm actually getting rid of the lines as well. So yeah, let's get to it. Alright, hi, Skulk from the future again. Okay, I just want to give you guys some pointers as to what I'm doing here. I'm basically kind of thinking about myself, okay, so where's the light coming from? And basically all of the light is coming from these arms he has. What I'm doing is I'm putting little bits of dark paint, like I take the color picker and make it the color a little bit darker, put little bits of darker edges where the light is not coming from, like where the absence of light is, and then I put little strips of light where light is bouncing off, like you see on his jacket. I put light there because basically these arms are shining on it. So this part actually took really freaking long, so seeing it sped up like this is like, it's really cool. I mean, it's really awesome. Okay, now something that makes this painting really special is because of the lighting. The lighting is very different from what I normally do. Usually the light is coming from the top, but in this case the light is coming from the bottom, or like from the middle of the figure. So the lighting for like the pants and stuff is the same. Like the light is coming from the top, so I basically have to think like, where is the light coming from? That's like your main motivation. What you see is like where light is coming from when you're painting. So this is what was challenging about this, is because I had to make the light come from the bottom of the figure's face. Like, so yeah, so I had to Google pictures of like light shining from below on people's faces, so I could see like the cheeks have shadows, and like the eyes at the top have shadows. And I basically had to Google like pictures of goggles and stuff. So almost none of this I do from memory. I just recreate really well. That's basically what art is, like recreating really freaking well. That's all I'm doing. And yeah, so the absence of light is also very, very important, because I have to think like, where are the shadows falling? Because of this, like the folds in the shirt, the face is showing the most amount of light because it's right above the arms, and the jacket as well. The jacket actually had to have more light than that, but yeah, I fixed that later in the painting. Alright, I just want to show you guys real quick what I'm doing for these flame effects, because I could draw them, but it wouldn't look as good as when I'm doing this. So I got some flame brushes. I'll leave a link in the description for these flame brushes, because they're really easy to get. You just Google it, literally. So that's what I just did there, and I'm probably just going to show you how I do the other arm. So I just basically pick the lightest version of all these colors, and I put this on its own layer as well, and then hit it. I think this is pretty much the brush I just used for that one. So I'm try one of these other brushes. I think this one's more. This could work. Yeah, I'll try this one. I'm just gonna make the color a little bit lighter. So I picked the lightest color. Oh yeah, okay. And then what I'm gonna do is just gonna rotate that a little bit and erase the parts I don't need. Erase these areas that are not needed. All right, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lighten it. So I'm just gonna mask it out with this little thing here, and then I'm gonna pick an even lighter color. There we go. All right, and that's how I did that. So, let's continue. Alright, so what I did here is I just added some sparks to the flames and some little bits of shading. And then I sent it to Geologistt, so I just heard what he was thinking about it, and did he like it, and could I continue with the background? So yeah. Alright, welcome. It is morning, and I am almost kind of pretty much done with this figure. I just have to do the background still, and this thing still needs some minor retouches, like the edges, and you see some lines here. So that is coming up. So that's pretty much what I'm gonna do. Alright, so I just want to add what I'm doing in this section here. I'm basically, I figured out that it looks better when you just select an area and then make some cubes, because the caves in Minecraft look like they're like cubity, you know, because it's Minecraft, you know, you should know this. I figured out it looks better when you just select an area, so I'm basically taking the lasso tool and putting it on, I don't know, like polygonal or something, that kind of thing, and just selecting an area and then shading it with the brush. So that's basically all there is to that background. It's really easy to do, and I screwed with some parts of it. Just warped it a little bit, and until it looked good and I was happy with it. And yeah, so this was a really fun thing to do, and I do believe we have a message from Skulk from the future. I can hear him calling me right now. 3 seconds. All right, back to the past. Okay, so now I am pretty much done. I think I've put in enough work into this, and I think it came out pretty freaking good. So yeah, I think it's pretty good. I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of tutorial thing I did this time. I hope you enjoyed. I'm gonna put a voiceover in the future, so I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. It really helps me out, and subscribe if you want to see some more tutorials and stuff, and leave some comments and suggestions of what I need to show you if you want to learn some stuff. Okay, thank you. Back to you, Skulk in the future. Why, thank you, Skulk from the past. Okay, so I just want to add one more thing. This was a commission done for Geologistt. He paid me to do it. If you want to pay me to do one, check out my shop on Sellfy. The link is on the screen right now. Check out some of my other videos. Remember to subscribe and check in the link in the description. That Sellfy link is in there too. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.